Hey everybody, how's it going? If you can't tell, I've got the the show a little bit on the rocks tonight, but I'm gonna be able to do it, I believe. Or maybe not. I gotta confirm that you're offline. Please try again. Let's try it again, see what it says. Now I haven't been playing the game all day because I've been outside. Finally starting to get outside after this whole lockdown situation. It was just announced today that anyone who isn't feeling sick isn't contagious. So it's like this whole lockdown was basically for nothing unless we could have just told people that were sick to stay home. Everyone else could have kept going to work and school. But hey, I guess we did it to play it safe. Kind of reminds me of the whole nanny state situation. You ever notice that? It's like everything these days is like run by someone who acts like a nanny, who's always like trying to look out for you to make sure you never get hurt. And that's kind of nice when you're like a baby and stuff, right? I'm not so sure that like the nanny way is the best way to lead a country though. Not that I'm offering to lead anyone. I often wondered though if I was ever to lead, what my platform would be. I'm pretty sure I could put together a pretty convincing platform. Now, I'd have some main things that are similar to socialism, but not really. Like, that always seems the problem with communism or socialism, is that they have to take in order to make something work. Like, they have to take all your bread in order to make communism work. Or socialism, they have to tax you to death in order to make something happen. It's like, wouldn't it be neat if a government could offer you like free shit, but pay for it with its own revenue that it generates? Like, what I'm talking about is like, can you imagine the government had its own railway, like a high-speed train that connected the entire country? Like, wouldn't that be sick? And then they could make it free to everyone. And everyone would be like, oh, how the hell are you going to pay for it? Be like, well, what the fuck, man? A giant train system like that? You know the amount of advertisements you could run on it? Not to mention kickstarting or crowdfunding it. I'm pretty sure you don't have to tax people to death to pull it off, right? No, if you can't tell, haven't been drinking juice today, but I managed to get a different drink today. Mm. It's the first time I ever got to try mead. I don't know if you guys have ever tried mead before, or if you even know what it is. For the longest time, I didn't know what it is, but mead turns out to be alcohol made just from honey. You can take honey, add some water to it, and it turns into alcohol. And this particular mead was made in Ontario, and that's where I'm from. So I wanted to try it. I'd never tried mead before and thought, hey, maybe a local mead was the way to go. Ooh, look at this, a blue fragment. I'm time traveling. It appears to have a little bit of lag issues. Not that bad. This mead seems to put me in a really good mood. I found out it's 14% alcohol, or just under. When you're drinking it like juice. Mm. I noticed Joe Rogan likes to have drinks on his show all the time. So I don't know if YouTube is complaining about that these days. I sure hope not. Like, I'm just following what the most popular YouTuber does. Constantly smoking and drinking. Like, hey, maybe YouTubing is for me. That's what I figured some days, like, when you do a YouTube show, you should really do it something you like doing, right? But yeah, that was what I was going to mention. I got some more hate mail today. Well, I shouldn't say hate mail, but criticisms. And I love criticisms. I shouldn't bash them. There's an old saying, like, what is it? Your enemy makes you stronger. Not to say criticism is my enemy, but... Well, anyways, this guy was putting in the comments that I'm really weak, level 104. I'm like, yeah, I totally agree with that. And he said that I shouldn't be doing tutorials, or no, something about it's ironic that I do tutorials because I'm so weak. And I'm like, well, I'm pretty sure, like, oh yeah, the other thing he pointed out too. I could show everyone here to support his case. I tried to explain to him in chat, but I figured, hey man, it's probably better I just explain it in video. You can check that my lineup has lots of orange characters, but they're not the strongest characters in my team. They're actually some of the weakest. Except for the freeze guy. He's level 95. And the reason I did this is the first time I started making videos is I was showing people how to reach 3 orange clones. So what I did is my main objective in the game was trying to reach 3 orange as fast as I could. Oh, and then what happened was too, after I got the 3 orange, people wanted to see how to make more oranges. So I just started creating orange with any character that had enough clones to make them. Not ones that I particularly wanted to use as fighters. And I actually did level them up a little bit just so I could try them out, but then I was like, they're not really for me. But there's a catch, like another guy was putting in the chat. I appreciate everyone defending me against the haters in the comments. It's all good. It's like either way, you guys don't have to defend me, but I appreciate it. But anyways, yeah, what they were saying is once you have all these extra orange, what you can do is make them into new clones. Like if you're going to make a red, you're going to need some extra orange to throw in. So that's what I plan to do with those. So that's the big mystery of how I ended up with all these extra orange characters. Oh yeah, and then he was trying to say that orange characters are always better than purple no matter what. And I guess I would just argue with that I don't know, the characters that I leveled up to orange are like super weak. Like maybe Trump's okay, but everyone else here is pretty lame. I shouldn't say that. Poet Williams sucks. The Assassin chick I'm actually considering re-leveling up. Founding Fathers is okay, but I found Pericles much stronger, even at purple, so that's why I quit using him. And, oh yeah, Cleopatra, she's kind of tempting to keep using. She's got nice tits. And then we got Trump. And then Trump, right? Like, I like him, I don't like him. Some of the shit he does I hate, some of the stuff he does I love. He's very funny. Yeah, so that's my team. So people are wondering, hey, what's with your team? Why do you got all these orange that suck? That's how I ended up with them. Just because of the offer videos. Now, at the beginning, I wasn't even sure I was going to keep playing Clone Evolution, because I thought my Clone Evolution videos were pretty much going to get watched by nobody. But then, once some people started watching, saying keep making them, it's like, I swear, if even one person keeps saying keep making them, I'll keep making them. Because I actually like playing the game, and I figure, hey, if someone wants to keep watching it, it's kind of fun. I'm like one of the only channels that has like 10 loyal subscribers, and I'll just keep making videos. And it was weird when I got that message from YouTube. They're like, if your channel isn't commercially viable, we'll delete it. It's like, I sure hope my 10 viewers are commercially viable. We can do it, guys. No, I appreciate, I shouldn't say 10 viewers. Like, fuck, since I started this Clone Evolution shit, I must have got 100 subscribers, so it's definitely over 10. Kicking 10's ass. 100, yo. I want to get to some battle because fucking... Just so happens today when I was getting my vaporizer ready, I had some of my old nugs that someone gave me, and I happened to get a good one out of the batch. When I ground it up in the grinder, it fucking tasted amazing. It's like, thank God. I think out of the last, like, 10 times I've grabbed nugs out of that jar, they didn't taste very good. It's like Christmas, you just never know what you're getting. So that's why you should always order from the Ontario government store. When you do that, it's so consistently good. It's like, fuck if I didn't keep running out all the time. Have to keep using weed people give me. Like, sure, I'll take it, I have nothing. And if anyone wants to try some mead that's fucking amazing, this stuff's called Mead Royale. It's barrel-aged mead. You can see a little bit of the honeycombs there. Oh yeah. It's from the Rosewood Estates Winery. And no, YouTube, it is not a paid ad. I can guarantee you if they were my sponsor. Or no one would want to be my sponsor. Plus I already have a sponsor. And they kick ass. They'll ruin your life. But kick ass. It's so sore from going outside. It's like I can barely move. But this mead is sure helping. So if anyone at YouTube is wondering, everything here is medicinal. It's like when your body hurts enough, everything's medicinal. I know some people ask, like, why do you do physical jobs if your body hurts all the time? Like, well, it actually hurts worse if you don't keep doing stuff. That's why. No pain, no gain. Bloody hell. Hey, almost no lag. Now, did you ever wonder, if you were in charge of the entire United States, what you would do to solve the current situations? I was thinking about it, like, if I was in charge, what would I do? I was thinking, like, every time in history there's some huge crisis, like near civil war, usually the leader has to create some sort of fucking really difficult work project. It's so hard to do. And then ask for help from all of his people to do it. Be like, oh, there's something really big we need to build. Can we get enough people to help build this thing? Something to unite everyone, right? It's like, wouldn't it be cool if, like, if you were the leader, and you're like, hey, we need some sort of construction project because our country's fucked. We got like a civil war happening almost. Be like, why don't we start a construction project and create like a fucking giant mass transit system with the best fucking high-speed trains that the fucking country or the world has ever seen. And like not just some of them, like fucking shitloads of them, right? But the catch to making this project fix everything, really go to the people that are having like the biggest issues with the whole country right now. Like, hey, do you guys want jobs in this fucking really high paying jobs to fix or to build our fucking country? It's like you can have the fucking gratification of saying you were the ones that built this amazing shit, right? The best shit the fucking country's ever seen. And get paid shitloads of money to do it. And I was thinking too, like, there's so many people in the US right now that are fucking in jail. Can you imagine they opened up the work project to be like, hey, all you guys in jail, we're gonna give you a second chance. We're like, we got this fucking work project and we're gonna give everyone who's in jail a chance to work on this project ahead of everyone else. Or anyone else that has like a criminal record, or anyone who's like on the fucking bad end of the fucking deal with the way the US is going right now, right? I don't know, do you guys think that would work? I think if, like, I was thinking in the past, like, the way the US used to function so good was the auto industry, right? Like, fucking Detroit was booming like you wouldn't believe. Everyone that lived in Detroit had fucking really high paying jobs, stable families, fucking the whole deal, right? So that's really what we're lacking. Is like this giant fucking project that we can all work on. So we got nothing to fucking do. No wonder people are getting in trouble. Isn't that when you get into trouble the most, is when you have nothing to do? So I don't know, I was thinking that, like, maybe if Trump watches the show, maybe he should take some advice here. It's like, look how fast I got 3 clones, man. I even leveled up Trump to orange. Can you listen, man? What other project would you build? Maybe some sort of mass something. Power grid? I don't know, build a whole bunch of nuclear reactors. That probably wouldn't be a very good idea. Scratch that idea. No, but I like the idea of mass transit because the way California is so fucked too, right? Can you imagine California had like a whole grid of fucking really high speed trains? No one had to get in a car to get to work. They're just like, oh, I'll just sit in a train, boom, fucking at work in no time. It's like you can live on the fucking opposite end of wherever your job is. You get there in like 5 minutes. Like, sure, the country would go broke a little bit building this fucking giant railway. But can you imagine, like, we're investing in the people. Like, the people that need help the most, apparently. I don't know. Like, I've never really been a big fan of the whole handout situation. Like, if you want to help someone, the worst thing you can do is give them something for free. The whole no pain, no gain thing, right? It's like if you get in the habit of getting everything for free, it fucks you up, right? Yeah, that was a pretty good battle. I didn't try anyone difficult. Sorry guys, as soon as I build my team up with the extra healers, then I'm going to start fighting some guys that are in a million. Ooh, look at that. Yellow's at 75. Maybe I should try it. Now, it kind of comes down to it too. Like, some people say that gangs are a problem. But to be honest, like, when I was growing up, the most fun I ever had was with gangs. They party the best, they're the most exciting. So when you hang around a bunch of fucking nerds all the time, it's like, I kind of prefer gangs. It's like, back in my day, we used to have to buy drugs from gangs. Nowadays, we could just buy it from the government. No, but the whole thing with gangs, too, is like, even biker gangs. Like, if you give biker gangs something productive, like a church fucking charity drive or something, you take guys that are drinking and fucking getting high all day and you manage to get them doing something productive, right? It's not essentially the gang that's the problem, it's more of what you're doing with the gang. I don't know, some days I think that I would probably be the worst politician, but then when I used to work in a bunch of different places, people often said I would make a good politician. I'm like, oh. It's like, are you sure that's a compliment? It's like, I don't think people usually say you'd make a good politician as a compliment. Sorry, I'll try not to laugh and fucking do the videos. No laughing. Can't hear what you're fucking saying when you laugh. Yeah, what else does the country need to build? Like, we could build more highways, but they're just gonna be jam-packed with fucking cars, right? When you think about this whole lockdown situation, we've seen having less cars and the less pollution thing was substantially worth it, no? I think the whole reason our country doesn't do my plan right now is the whole unions are really tied up into the auto industry. So I don't know if, like, couldn't just give all the jobs to criminals. We'd also have to give it to union members. Maybe not even just criminals too. Like, maybe give it to everyone who's in like low income situation. Like, hey, if you're in like poverty situation, you qualify for the job right away. I know the way the world normally works in America sort of created a bit of imbalance. Is the whole fucking good jobs going to people that have like good track records in life. Kind of sucks. Well, I guess with YouTube, you can be a fucking criminal and still make a lot of money. But it does kind of favor people that aren't criminals. Not that all gang members are criminals, too. It's like I knew lots of gang members who relatively stayed within the law. It's like, hell, these days you can even grow 4 pot plants. Get high all day and be a gang member and not be breaking any laws. Man, I love these blonde chicks' tits. 3 of them, too. No, I gotta get out more. God damn, cartoons are fucking doing it for me these days. I think the 8 years has passed. I need to get out. If anyone's wondering what mead tastes like, I'd never tried it before, so I had no idea. I don't know if you tried hard apple cider. It's very similar to that, not in taste, but the type of taste. Like, you know how hard apple cider is somewhat sweet because it's made from apples, but you can taste that kick to it? Well, mead is the same way, where it's sweet because it's made from honey, but it still has that kick to it. So you're like, ooh, it's sweet, but ooh, the kick. And then too, with mead, you can get it overly sweet or less sweet. I'm pretty sure if you go for the less sweet variety, you get less of a hangover. That's what I'm hoping. Have to go outside again tomorrow. Holy fuck, look at all the elements that were built up on them. Jesus, holy fuck whore. No, I like the idea of a mass transit system too, because I've never owned a car in my life. I've always rode mass transit. So I just want it for me. To be honest with you. Now, some days I try to be like less fucking, what is it called, like always about you. But it's hard, right? We live in a society where everything's always about you. It's hard to consider others. Plus, if you get caught up in doing things for others, you'll end up fucking yourself over, right? That whole Mother Teresa story. Everyone talks about her as a saint, but I'm pretty sure it didn't go all so well. You know, this mead too was aged in barrels. I can taste the barrel. I thought I could taste a hint of olive at the beginning, but I don't taste that anymore. Probably could be because the bottle's almost empty. I haven't drank any alcohol yet this year, and I'm pretty sure the alcohol I drank last year was around the middle of the year. So it's been about over a year since my last drink. And when you drink a whole bottle and vape, the show must go on. Now, to be honest, when I first started getting into podcasting, I was a bit of a drinker because I was getting over some stress and I was using booze as like a crutch to get me through it. God, it was fun. Podcasting when you're loaded is fucking amazing. Not that you should do it. Now, I found because when you're drinking, you sort of have that like extra little bit of outgoingness. And outgoingness usually translates well to communication with guests. And for articulating your words properly. I find when I don't drink, it's like I don't know, it's way harder to podcast. I think comedians have said the same thing, right? Some of them get caught up with drinking. I can see why. Now, mead kind of catches you off guard too, because it tastes so good that you can chug it. But you're like, shit, it's fucking 14% alcohol. Shouldn't be chugging stuff that has that strength, right? Now, I wasn't going to drink alone, but I figure I'm with you guys, so that counts, right? Hopefully when we get the live chats going. Another package arrived today, but wasn't the tablet. I'm getting a little paranoid with the tablet because I can't track the shipping anymore. But the official date of its arrival is until tomorrow. And I ordered it from Amazon. So usually Amazon, you kind of think like it's a little bit more legit. I don't know how many people have had bad experiences with Amazon though. Me. me. Right, we're going to do a couple more of these battles, and then I think we have to take a little break for a message from our sponsor. Excuse me. I better save a little bit of this mead. Now, in case anyone's wondering too, I didn't chug like a whole bottle of fucking wine. This bottle's half the size of a normal bottle. God, I'm not that bad. It's like, what do you take me for? An addict? No, the whole weight loss of the COVID pounds did not go well. It's like I thought, oh, I'm doing so good. 2 days of being outside, back to not eating less. Got so sore after I came inside and just ate for a whole day. Oh. What a nightmare. It's gonna take a while to adjust to doing heavy amounts of fucking cardio again. kind of glad I took a break from doing cardio training before, because I had started to push it to the point where I was like noticing bad health effects from it. Searing chest pains. It's like you're like, hey, maybe this whole jogging thing isn't the greatest if I'm like collapsed to the ground in pain. And I asked my doctor about it, and they're like, oh, let's get an EKG or whatever. And they're like, man, your heart's in amazing shape. You're in really good health. Like, well, fuck, what are the searing chest pains? No, I'm pretty sure it was just because I was mixing in fasting with cardio. And then people say that's a big no-no, right? Like, you're always supposed to have some sort of fuel or it can cause some bad shit. Cramps and whatnot. So hopefully it was just cramps. Cramps! Now, I love doctors that just tell you everything's okay. They're like, oh, you got searing chest pain? Don't worry, you're okay. That's what I like to hear. It's like, don't worry, this black screen is great. It's just what you needed. It's like, thanks, Doc. You're right on the money. Woo! Some more items. I haven't upgraded these items in a while. So hopefully I saved up a bunch. Alright, after this, we'll do some battles. I'll let you guys pick if we're going to do some expedition or if we'll do the bounty hunter. Maybe my phone will pick. If it explodes, we won't be doing either. Alright, which will it be? Bounty hunter or the other? Soon we will see. After the message from our sponsor. Today's show was brought to you by Crunk. Crack! It'll fuck you up. Remember, folks, never ever buy the products from our sponsor. Now, what show will tell you that? I don't know if that holds well for the whole commercially viable thing. Do not use our sponsors. They're horrible. It's like, who wants to advertise? No, but really, from the amount of bad advice I give, if I tell you something's bad, isn't it good? Alright, let's go for some expedition. My phone is red hot, so I probably don't have enough time for the other. Wish me luck. Yeah, if anyone's ever wondering what the whole finger pointing thing's from, I was doing ancient mystery research, and one of the people I used to research was Noah, from like Noah's Ark. And that was one of the things he used to do in all the ancient biblical paintings, is point at people. So I'm like, hey, if Noah's doing it, maybe he knows something. Shit, who did I even send into that battle? I don't know. That one guy, he's like, hey, you're not cut out to be a tutorial person. Like, yes, I agree with you. It's like, I'm not even looking who I'm playing. Is it just me, or was that battle really fast? It's like, shit, I didn't even have a chance for one hoot. So come on, enemies, can you let me get high? Oh yeah, if that guy's watching that was criticizing, I'm not trying to be a jackass. And if you want, if you could help me out with one thing, maybe post what level you're at, so I can have like an idea of what to look forward to. Like, when exactly can I consider myself not a noob anymore? Do people get up to like 200 and then they're like, oh, I'm Uber now, right? Like, fuck, I was thinking 100 was pretty good. Apparently it fucking sucks balls. Not in a good way. Now, to be honest, guys, I've been trying to get my act together to do a fucking vlogging outside. It's not going so well because I had anxiety going from the whole fucking virus shit, but pretty sure I'm starting to break the anxiety. So I'm gonna get the vlogging done soon. God willing. Alright, I will fix the screen of death. Remember yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, the shit's fixed. It's not fucking up anymore. But the client is slow. Slow. Something I can relate to. Yeah, this is really getting annoying. Some days it gets to me, some days not so much. No, I researched ancient mysteries and there was this prophecy that talked about how everything was going to become the exact opposite of what it should be before the next golden age. And I was thinking, the more you look at today, isn't it kind of like that? Like, you're not allowed to go into a store for social distancing or lockdowns. It's illegal to buy products. But if you want to riot and go in, it's perfectly legal. Does that not seem like the opposite of the way things should be? And I guess rioting is kind of tempting. The whole thing with rioting is if I wanted stuff. No, eventually don't... Oh, fuck. Phone is overheating. Alright, sorry guys. I can't complete this anymore. We got the fire. Holy shit, close apps for me because it's overheating. That's a first. Oh god, please don't be the episode this phone explodes. I always joke about that, but I swear to God. I swear, I do not want it to actually happen. Let me get the window. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. Sorry I couldn't finish anything exciting. Hopefully my phone is fucking gonna arrive in the mail goddamn soon. That bloody gaping cock whore fucking thing never arrives. So anyways, I'm really hoping the phone arrives. Or not the phone, the tablet. And when it does, then I'll be able to do some live streams. Be able to keep the show going longer without overheating. Really looking forward to that. I appreciate everyone for watching. Like, I've really been trying to get back into the whole podcasting groove, and I've almost hit the month mark. Every day, a fucking episode for a month. And I owe it all to you guys. Because if you weren't watching, I wouldn't even bother keep doing it. And it's helped me out, so I'm going to keep trying to help you guys out. If you have any questions, comments, don't hesitate to ask. Pretty sure everyone can vouch that no matter what you guys ask, I'm always answering pretty much on a daily basis. So I think that's contributed a little bit to you guys subscribing, and I'm going to try to keep it up. So far so good. Like, share, sub if you can to help. And let's see, if a worm happens to crawl out of the ground, spray a little bit of worm turds into your vaporizer and you vaporize that and you dislike it, then give the video a dislike. Because goddamn, who the hell wants to vaporize worm turds? That's almost the same thing as almond milk, right? Alright, have a good one, you guys. Take care and catch you later. Bye for now. Catch you later.